That's 5 seconds less than I saw.
5 seconds. Are you doing a countdown for us? Or what are you doing? You can't.
He did a countdown.
You're supposed to tell us and then not say that. Okay. You don't even know how countdowns work.
Yeah, he didn't say
This
anything
isn't
except the 2-1.
Yeah.
So in audio, you don't do anything except the last two numbers?
Yeah, except the ones that actually come through on the recording.
That's reverse. That's reverse.
Right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to That Checks Out with Mariah and Ted.
Ooh.
Because someone's a diva in here. I can't have this cord touching me.
Yeah.
My seat's not at the right height. Where's the
story,
fan?
people. Yeah.
Where's the fan? The fan's only on General Lee, which is 01 for those of you paying attention.
All of this just happened.
All of this happened. I just lived this.
I just lived this. This is my reality.
Damon, how was your morning?
It was very good. We had
Change
breakfast.
it up. We did have breakfast.
We had breakfast.
Mac, have you ever gone to breakfast and ordered a breakfast appetizer? Because we do.
No.
We do.
Yeah.
Is that even a part of the menu?
Well,
No, you have to.
it
Unfortunately, you have to do your own. You have to put your own legwork into that.
Yeah.
Someone had B&G for their appetizer, and someone had French toast.
Yes. Yes. And when confronted about half order.
I'll be the I'll be the waitress. Do you want a full order or half order?
Well, it's $1 more for the full, so let's be fiscally responsible here.
I will now be me and the waitress. I'll have the French toast. Oh, do you want it thick or thin?
Take a look at him. What do you think he is?
Yeah, that was Damon's response.
That did happen.
Then she said, "Can I get you anything else?" And I was like, "Is this table open?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, that one doesn't fold into a circle, so you're gonna want this." I'm like, "Are you saying I need more table?"
Right.
Whose side are you on, lady?
Right. No, it was pretty
Highlight though. Highlight Mac. It was at the end. We're waiting for the bill. I got up. Well, I said to her, I waved her over, and I was like, "Hey, real quick, I'm gonna run to the men's room. If he tries to take off without me, just come give me a quick knock. Nothing fancy, just a." She turned to Damon and said, "Do you run? Do you run?"
Yeah, he lost it.
I got up in the middle of the restaurant and just was like, "You asked him if he runs."
Yeah.
Hilarious. Do you want to be on a podcast?
Yeah, a little bit of a scene. A little bit of a
That
scene.
checks out with I didn't catch her name and Ted.
Yeah. With Do You Run and Ted.
Because she wanted to know how much time she had to get to the bathroom. I told her all day.
Yeah.
This guy's going to waddle up to the front.
So,
Anyway, so what were we talking about?
B&G. So, no, let me...
B&E? That'll get you 5 to 10.
So the funniest thing that happened in my house this week was one night, I don't remember what it was, but we were all having a meltdown, apparently. And weird, huh?
Yeah, were you
And
making...
when I say that, we were all like really going at each other.
I thought you were making cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, grilled cheese.
We ought to
fried
melt
cheese.
it.
So what's funny is my son Chuck. Now I didn't know this. Ashwagandha is what it's called. I guess is a like a pill you take or a supplement, and it's supposed to reduce the cortisol, which is like a stress thing. So Chuck looks at my wife and says, "You need to get back on that ashwagandha, like that, right?" And she goes, "I am." Okay. He looks right at. He looks right at her. He goes, "Well, then you might want to double it." And he looks at me and just smirks like, "Dad, how'd I do?" I was just like, I go, "What's ashwagandha?" So then he explained it to me. And then you know what she says? "Your dad takes it too. He just doesn't know it. It's in his pills."
That's disturbing.
So again, if something happens to my wife, I'm probably going to die.
Yeah.
But if something happens to me, it was probably her making me die. Just so everybody's aware.
That leads me to a conundrum.
Yeah. What do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? If you have to actually have something in writing that if Nicole passes, you are not fully responsible for me. Okay.
Well, yeah, that also.
You might inherit me.
You can't do it. You can't seem to accomplish it on your own. And I don't really want to have to take Nicole out, but you know, sometimes the ends justify the means.
Right. Just saying.
Just saying.
It's a 2 for 1.
Just say 2
like
for
like a coupon. Like a coupon. Yeah.
I got coops.
So the other thing is somebody actually said to me this week, and I know people say this all the time. They're like, your kids should never know how do they say it? How do they say it exactly to me?
I don't know, but they say this to me all the time.
Yeah, they say this to me all the time. I can't remember what it is.
Something about kids.
No, the way it's worded is basically your kids should always think they're your favorite, but should never know. Okay, because you know, like my grandparents always did that, and everything else, and we always joke, "Oh, I'm the favorite," but they should never know.
You're a guy that has a shirt that said, "My favorite kid bought me the shirt."
Correct. See, in my house, there's like a running leaderboard, and I announce points on a daily basis.
For a man who is of your mentality, this checks out.
Yes. So what I'm saying is I don't understand that. I don't agree with it. I literally last night when Chuck didn't have something that I needed, I literally said, "That's why Marissa's my favorite." Okay, right to his face. "You need to try harder." This is exactly what happens in my house. And then, like I said, it just
10 points to Gryffindor.
Right. It's like the old golf board, golf board. You wipe off the name and you take the placard and you throw it on the ground and you put the new one up. But no, I'm constantly announcing this stuff, so I don't understand that whole. Well, make them think they're your favorite and make them know your favorite, but don't let everybody else know. No, I pick a favorite on a daily basis.
Yeah, that just seems like wishy-washy.
I know.
Pick a side, lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pick a side.
Which one of them's going to take care of
Who told
you?
you this, by the way, your kids?
Yeah, right.
Someone told me about it. I don't remember who it was.
So
it was.
You know what's happening?
It looked kind of like me, but shorter.
They put headphones on me at night and they just play all this stuff. And they're like, Dad's going to learn all this stuff. You should never make your kids feel like one's more special than the other. You get up in the morning. Who's the dead man that put the headphones on me? You just lost 20 points, sir. But no, we do that all the time. I totally have a running leaderboard, and I do. I announce it all the time. I announced it last night. I'll announce it today when something changes. That's just how I do it. I think that's part of good parenting. Because competition drives greatness, okay? I want my kids to be great, like their dad. You can't keep a straight face when I said that.
Because I'm trying to think of the title of your parenting book. No Holds Barred. Cage Match for Kids. Parenting by Damon Paracchio.
Shouldn't have done that. Minus 10 points. That's my title.
Yeah. We're all dumber for the experience. No points awarded.
What? How do you spell ooh? That's not good. The Damon story.
Yeah. Hi, is this Simon and Schuster? Yeah. Why? How many O's in ooh?
Ooh. Yeah. How do you punctuate that? You put 3 dots behind it, or what do you do?
Is this
that?
Random House Publishing? How many O's will sell my book titled Ooh?
They're like, this is Columbia House, and you owe us $9 million for subscriptions that you ordered to other people's names when you were younger. So, how about you? Anything good happen to you this week?
We celebrated my son's birthday on Sunday.
So was he your favorite that day?
Sure.
Nice. I hope he listens.
No one does.
Minus 10 points to your daughter.
Yeah. He likes, so we got his favorite pizza, his birthday, right?
Right.
Now, but he's very particular. He likes his pizza fresh.
Okay.
Doesn't like to let it sit around.
Don't blame him.
Much like the dog. Like the dog, we'll put water out for the dog.
Yeah.
Doesn't want it. But if you get up, go get a fresh dish, put it under the refrigerator thing, get the water right out of the tap.
Oh, yeah.
And hold it down in front of him, he may or may not take a drink.
Yeah.
But the odds are he'll drink out of that more than he'll drink out of the dish of water that's been there all day because he likes it freshly poured. So that's my son and his pizza. So here's the thing. I was talking about this on the way here that we were having the thing. And when I got back from not picking up my mom, long story, not going into it.
Right.
Check out the outtakes where you won't hear it there either.
Yeah. Weird.
I get there and there's no one there. And it's after the time it was supposed to start. And it's like, this is weird. Usually they're like, my in-laws don't live that far away. Usually they're here on time. And I say, where's your mom? Turns out Tina had forgotten, typed the text, had forgotten to send it to her. Now, they discussed it was going to happen, just not the time.
Oh.
But her mom never reached out and be like, hey, the thing we're going to do for my grandchild that we do every year? When was that again? just left it unread. Just, all right, I'm waiting for the time. You let me know.
Right.
So now the pizza's been sitting. He comes now, so it takes my mother-in-law maybe 3 minutes to get over. It doesn't take long. She gets over there. But we're supposed to start at 3. It is now 3:30.
But wait, no, she's party ready, like upon request?
Well, she remember, she knew it was happening sometime that day.
She knew it was happening that day.
Yeah.
So it's like, just get up and get ready.
Right.
You call.
Which is weird. Coming. So I would say sometime after 2 o'clock, if you haven't heard a time, maybe phone first.
Check in.
Give a little ringy-dingy.
We'll check in.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll check in. Yeah. Or you're going to pop in.
Yeah.
Woo. Cake?
Yeah.
Cake
yeah.
time? Woo.
Where's cake?
Yeah.
So Truman comes downstairs, sees the pizza. He's like, when did that get delivered?
Did you have to lie?
Well, Tina totally did. Because now we're still waiting on his aunt,
right.
Tina's sister. So everyone goes out to the Lanai, the new patio that we've spent money on for the, I call it Ty's Lanai because the dog sits on it more than anyone else. It's hilarious. It's a joke at home. So everyone goes out there except me because I'm the one who sees this. That's how I know how to tell the story. As soon as they walk out, Truman just goes over and breaks out the pizza, starts eating it. Tina comes back in to get some. She's like, "Where are you going to wait for anyone?" He's like, "I like it fresh."
Nice.
That's his
you know
words.
What? Plus 10 points.
Right.
She's 20 points behind.
10 points for Gryffindor!
She's down 20 right now. She better try a lot harder.
But it was great. The fact that he wouldn't do it in front of her, but as soon as her back was turned, boom, he's in that pizza box.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it was amazing.
Listen, I can respect that 100%. I totally understand.
It was good. He didn't even like, should I ask? Should I wait? Should I do anything? Just,
yeah.
Nope, pizza's there. I like it fresh.
My party.
I can tell it's already not as fresh as I want it.
Yeah.
I'm eating it.
It's my party. So, hey, you know what? Again, mad respect.
Yeah.
Did you do the same thing with the cake?
I also, What?
Fresh cake? You got to pull it right out of the oven?
Yeah.
Put frosting on
Put
it?
frosting on it, just melt it into goo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what, though? That's pretty cool. So if your family is party ready on a moment's notice, I like to think that my family could do. I call my family and be like, cool, how's next Tuesday?
Yeah.
You know? And mine's more like, you guys were supposed to be here at 2. Do you remember? And they're, oh. Ooh.
I still find the whole thing extremely weird that it is the time of party start. Her mother lives, within screaming distance from our house.
Yeah.
Is not there yet. Does not face Tina. Her mother knows a party is happening. We are now
Does not face her.
75% into the day.
Yeah. Does not face her.
Doesn't seem to be worried.
Must be having a nighttime party. Gotcha. But to just be sitting around in party clothes ready to have pizza. Yeah. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I'm usually sitting around ready to have pizza.
Is it fresh?
Tell you what, he earns 50 points in my book. Because when you turn around and he's got a plate of pizza, right there, that would be golden. That's a memory. So now, you did a party. Did you do any traveling this week? Nothing noteworthy?
No, did not travel this week.
Awesome. So then let me get into something that is driving me absolutely crazy. I spent some time on TikTok because I'm trying to really figure out how this works and how we can use it to our benefit. Okay?
Yeah, let's get all the 13-year-olds listening to that checks out.
Well, here's the deal.
Can I pause you for 1 second?
Go ahead.
This is the one time I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
That it feels, maybe it's because I'm full of 1.5 breakfasts and enough coffee to float the Titanic.
Correct.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
It's 1,000 degrees in here. Yeah. Holy cow, man.
Now, I have a slight warm breeze blowing across my groin because that's where the fan is pointed. All right? So if there's an odor in here,
Is popping fresh out there?
Yeah, he's like, just like I planned it. Excellent.
Is Mac making cinnamon rolls in the other room?
I don't think it's cinnamon rolls. It's blowing across my groin. I don't think those are cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, those are more like pigs in a blanket.
Yeah. Jelly rolls maybe, but not cinnamon rolls. So no, but I've been on the TikTok. On the TikTok.
That's how the kids say it.
So I've been on there, and there's a boom chicka rocka boom girl. Have you seen this girl?
I'm not on the TikTok, so no.
Okay, so apparently, this girl, her dad was some singer from the 80s. Still can't figure out who the hell this guy was. And she's an attractive girl, but she does this thing where she does the same song all the time. Her mom's in it sometimes. And then this guy who's supposed to be her dad and was famous, who I can't even picture who the hell he was. He's in it. I grew up in the 80s. I don't recognize this guy at all. I don't know who the hell he is. So anyway, we're going through all this stuff. Every third video is this girl doing, and I've never liked one. I've never stopped to watch a whole one. But
you're saying every suggested video.
But TikTok, when it comes through, like you scroll, you're like, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. Boom, chicka rock. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. Boom, chicka rock. It's like, what are we doing? Now, here's where I think she's winning. Okay. I don't think any one of those really has more than like 3,000 view or 3,000 hearts or whatever, but there's so many of them. There's so many of them. So what I think is we need to be the boom chicka rocka girl. Okay. Collectively, the two of us need to be her without the famous 80s dad, because I still don't know who this guy is. He was singing some song and I'm like, that's not even a song. That's not an original song. What did he sing? But anyway, it is what it is. Don't know his name. Medeiros, Madonna. I don't know, whatever.
I know that dude.
Yeah, I know that guy. But anyway, my point is I think that it's saturation. So what I learned this week, now I'm frustrated with the Boom Chicka Rocka girl. Okay. I'm very frustrated because.
So you want to frustrate the world with us.
With us. Because what I'm saying is, I'm talking about this, right?
Yeah.
I don't like this. I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, look, there's lots of people that don't like us. Let them talk about us. That's my point. You know what I mean? Let me hear you say, man, that checks out is really annoying me on TikTok.
So you're going with the no exposure is bad exposure.
Correct. Like no biscuits and gravy is bad biscuits and gravy. Some just better than others. So the ones I had this morning, okay. I finished them.
You did, yeah.
Gratitude. You know what I mean? I was lucky to have those biscuits and gravy. I want to, enjoy those. By the way, I ate those faster than you ate your French toast. So
that French toast was scalding.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was just going to eat it like toast. Because same with waffles. I don't eat anything fancy. I just pick it up and eat it like a pizza. Right. I couldn't even touch that French toast.
Yeah, well, you stay away from syrup too, so you don't need all that sugar and stuff.
Yeah, so here's cut back. I had French toast.
Trying to cut back. Had like 4
an
breakfasts.
Italian omelet.
Yeah. By the way,
regular
I
toast.
Stopped at Dunkin' Donuts on the way over and had some crullers.
Thanks for not leaving us any donuts, Glenn.
So here's what cracks me up next. The next thing I see after the Boom Chicka Rocka girl, and this is what makes me old. Snoop Dogg on TikTok is now doing Skechers ads.
Oh my God. Snoop, what'd you do?
In a matching jumpsuit to match his Skechers.
Why couldn't we get him in the Cool Dads video?
Now, here's the deal. He's not even dyeing his hair no more to do the Skechers ads. He's got gray hair.
Man, he looks wrecked.
Yeah. He looks destroyed. But here's the deal. Every other ad is now that Skechers paying for ad time, so I get it. And Skechers has money that checks out don't have. Again, I'm looking at the marketing. I think what we need to do is get Snoop Dogg in his gray hair into that checks out shirt and his Skechers, and let Skechers pay for the ad.
Let me get Martha on the phone, because I understand he's real good friends with Martha.
Correct.
Because I can't get Snoop, I'll admit that, but Martha, no problem.
Yeah, but you got Martha people?
Oh, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She's got a vineyard or something, right? Don't people hang out there?
Yeah. I bought one of her books once. I'm sure that means
right.
I get direct access.
Right. I once wore an ankle bracelet too. So we have a lot in common. But no, I saw that and I thought, man, because remember, he was part of our childhood too, where it's like, and I realized he's older than us. He's not that much older than we are,
but at least
probably.
he's not in New Balance.
Right. Yeah, you're right. That would have been great, though.
Yeah.
Just for the Cool Dads. We could have just marketed off that. Huge. By the way, Cool Dads. It's on YouTube. You can check that out. It's also on Spotify. It's on everywhere. Yeah.
It's on YouTube Music.
Yeah, it is. It's on everywhere.
It's on Google Music.
So, but anyway,
Apple
just
Music.
we now have a game plan. I want you to watch for us on TikTok where we do the Boom Chicka Rocket Girl thing and we just try to bombard it, which again, we have to be in the same spot and make a ton of videos. I got to cut them up. We just got to keep doing it. People are going to hate us.
Can we just say that checks out with Damon and Ted, but wear different shirts? So you do that thing where it's just us standing there, but our shirts keep changing every second. So it's like,
ooh, we could do that. Well, so the other thing you have to do.
Are you rolling something around on the table? No, I'm just saying.
So the other thing you have to do, seriously, you have to put a song behind it. That's why this Boom Chicka Rock. I don't even know what that is. I've never. I don't know that I've heard it before.
We have two songs.
We do have
our
two
theme
songs.
song, which I never recognized, and the song we sung.
Maybe we should
never recognize.
Maybe you never recognize. I had a request to do that live somewhere. They're like, the Cool Dads need to come here and do it live. I go,
where was this?
This was for a graduation party for someone who was actually part of the video. They wanted to do that. They're like, I thought the Cool Dads were going to be here. I'm like, no, you just got one of them. That's all you got. I was like,
you got the worst one.
Yeah, I'm not. No, Dan wasn't there. So anyway, by the way, if you're listening, thanks for the music, Dan. Appreciate you.
You find him at Healy House.
Yeah, at Healy's house. But my big thing is, here's our game plan. We just designed this right now in front of everybody that nobody's watching, but they're just listening. We're going to be Boom Chicka Rocket Girl, and we're going to get Snoop Dogg to wear a shirt. Can we agree on that at least?
I can agree that you're going to try.
Mac, are you in?
Totally.
I
totally was expecting.
Was he sleeping? He had to lean forward. Did you hear the chair?
I was expecting I wasn't listening.
Yeah, did you hear the chair though? Yeah, he
totally
leaned.
wasn't
He leaned. He was like, he's kicked back playing on his phone.
Oh,
or
he's
something.
leaned back. He's already.
Yeah. No, Snoop don't sing that song. Lean back. That ain't Snoop. No. So here's where we go. Let's do. I don't know what to call this. I don't want to call it a but why because this is something that just happened. This lady didn't ask for it. I don't want to call it a TCO of the week.
Did you see my but why on the socials?
Oh, yeah, I did, but I don't remember what it was.
'Cause
I commented on it, though.
You have the shoes that you talk about, the Hey Dudes.
Yeah.
I said they have a camouflage version. The fact that they didn't call them Yo Joes,
Yes,
why are we even here?
correct.
That is a but why. Why?
That is about why. They did miss
It's
an
right there. Why-
opportunity.
yeah.
Because knowing is half the battle.
Yeah.
They could have got away
The
with
other
that.
half are red and blue lasers.
Ooh, I like where you're going there. Red and blue laces, camouflage shoe,
Yeah.
Yo Joes.
There you go.
First off, what would you wear those with? Well, I guess they match everything because they're
Yeah,
camouflage.
no one sees him.
Yeah, nobody sees them.
That
They're all
guy's
good.
legs just ended his ankles.
Yeah, that guy's weird. He's floating around on his ankles.
Yo, Joe, where's your feet? You got it. You nailed it.
Somebody got the joke.
Works. The marketing works.
So here, I guess we'll call it a TCO of the week, but I really don't know what to call this. Here's the headline.
Gotcha. With you.
Because I'm going to read it. It's a short story, but I'm going to read the headline. Woman attacked by hawk. Moment after snake falls out of sky and lands on her. Yeah, that was my reaction. He just looked at me like, what the hell did you just read?
Are you sure that's what happened?
Okay, on August 1st, a snake fell out of the sky, latched itself to a Beaumont area woman mowing her yard. I'm cutting my grass. It rains a snake. Snake said snake bites me and latches onto my arm. Now, here's the best part. Shortly after the snake fell, the hawk flew in and tried to rip the snake off her arm, tearing up the woman's arm in the process. So, no takesies backsies. Hawk's getting a snake back.
That sounds like a story. Like, hey, what happened to your arm? Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a snake.
Okay.
Well, there was a hawk, but first there was the snake.
Yeah.
Way back up. Okay, I was mowing the lawn. Hold on.
There's a lot of hold-ons in this story. A lot of hold-ons. So, but the hawk said, I got this snake. Where'd he go? Oh, he's on that lady. Let me go get him back. All right. So then here's the next sentence.
Yeah, basically the hawk was like, that wasn't supposed to be out.
Yeah. Yeah. It says, eventually, that hawk was able to fly away with the snake. There was blood and snake venom everywhere, but the woman's going to be okay. That's how it ended.
Okay.
So my question is, how do you prevent this from happening in the future? Okay. Whenever you see an accident, like so you're cutting the grass, do you just not cut the grass? Because you're like, look, every time I cut the grass.
How far we back it up?
Huh?
Is that how far we back it up? Do you not cut the grass? Do you cut the grass but don't use your arms?
Right. What if that's the first time she ever cut? What if her husband said, you never cut the grass? Just go outside and do it once. What's the worst thing that could happen?
What if the husband has gone out the last, 13 weeks in a row and just antagonized that hawk? Just had the hawk to the, literally to the brink and was like, hey, honey, can you come along this week? And now we wait.
And he's in the tree and throws the snake at her.
Yeah. Hey, baby. Boom. Hey, catch.
She got her headphones on. She ain't gonna hear me. I'm up here rustling around. but honestly, if he's like, look, it's not gonna kill you to go outside and cut the grass once. I do it all the time.
Yeah, it's not the grass cutting that's gonna kill you. That's a weird way to word that.
It's the snake venom and the following hawk. Okay.
Yeah, it's the hawk resulting in snake venom. Well, where's the hawk coming from?
Yeah,
you'll find out. Don't worry about it.
Look, if I was you, I would give the snake back to the hawk when it's ready because those talons are not going to... He will claw you.
At the end of this whole story, the husband goes, and it went exactly to plan.
Yeah, exactly. He did the whole Mac from the room.
Yeah, you go back to him and he's got that Tom and Jerry blueprint. Where shows the wife in a stick figure and the snake flying through the air.
It's like the worst game of Mousetrap ever. Yeah, that's what he's like, yeah, I got this. But again, I'll read the headline one more time. Just we know the story now. Woman attacked by hawk moment after snake falls out of sky and lands on her. Yeah. Again, I go outside and cut the grass all the time. Okay.
Yeah. Well, this
never happened.
Like, where did that come from? I'm sorry I asked.
I wish somebody get the snake off me. Here comes the hawk. I gotta stop wishing for stuff.
Dibs. Yeah. I called dibs on that.
Yeah. I'd do anything to get the snake off my arm. Really?
Look at those low rates. That's an eagle. Shut up.
Yeah, that's an eagle. That doesn't count. So, again, I like animal stories. This was a pretty good one. But I do like, again, I just picture the husband just flat out saying, would it kill you once to go out and cut the grass? Maybe. So let's go into some fun facts that could not be any better than what we just read. Mac, I bet you could relate to this. You probably don't know that snails are pretty slow creatures. But did you know that they also take the longest naps? One nap can last up to 3 years. You get an hour nap every week.
How long do they live?
Right. It's sure someone it didn't die and they just replace it. It's like a 7-year-old doing the research.
New snail.
Yeah.
Just put it right there. Yeah.
It's just like my goldfish, man. It's living forever.
It's like hermit crabs. They just get another one. It's all good. But my thing is imagine the man snail when the mommy snail says, would you please take out the trash? Yeah, let me grab a nap.
Yeah, let me grab a nap.
I'm kind of tired.
Meanwhile, then she becomes queen of Snail Trash Mountain. But to Mac's point, bears eat a whole bunch of food, come out of hibernation after just one season, ravenous.
Yeah.
How much does a snail have to eat to slide through three years of napping?
Probably at least 2 breakfasts.
Probably.
At least 2
Probably
breakfasts.
gets a B&G and French toast prior to his skillet.
Probably, yeah. They're going to carb up. But
yeah, can I get a French toast, B&G, Italian skillet, orange juice on the side? Ooh, nap time? You know it. You know it.
Yeah, I got to make sure I'm up. I got Taylor Swift tickets for 2027, so I got to make sure that I hurry up and get to bed now. 3 years. That'll check out.
This strikes me more. The scientists took the money, started researching snails. 3 years later, the auditors came down. They're like, "Hey, what's up with these snails that you were?" They didn't nap it.
They're napping. Yeah,
run out and buy more snails.
Damnedest thing. Those guys, they sleep
through
anything.
Can nap for when's the last time you were down here? 3 years. Yeah,
we make a lot of noise in here. We're doing stuff with the monkeys. We got all kinds of stuff going on in here. They just sleep right through
I'm
it.
putting ants on stilts. I don't have time to check out snails.
Yeah, they go right past their house. It's so weird. So weird. They leave that way, come back on stilts, don't know where they live. It's weird.
again, how much money went into research to find out how long snails last? Hey, guys, we're going to need more money. It's been a year. Yeah, still not up. They're still sleeping. We didn't believe it either.
Poking him with a stick. Look at, he's dead. Just poking him with a stick. Not moving.
Not moving.
Guy sleeps through everything. Yeah. So, speaking of research, men process other men's voices with part of the brain that processes simple sounds such as car engines and machinery. But they process female voices with the part of the brain that processes music. So that's why you're like, that's not my jam. You know what I mean? You're like, ooh, yeah. I heard it. I heard it, but I don't know. It's not my jam. It's just not.
Well, that's why all you hear is, all I heard was, it was lovely. I have no idea what you said.
Right. Was that the opening theme to Falcon Crest? What did I just hear?
I gave you a list of things to do before I left. Yeah, I can't carry a tune though, so that's on you.
Right, yeah. You know I'm tone deaf. You know I'm tone deaf.
Yeah.
So
if you would have been like, I need you to take out the trash and mow the lawn and not get attacked by snakes, I would have done all of that.
That's what it is. You know what? Hey. Good call out. That's Monsters. That's what Monster comes home to. Okay, he's like, look, if you talk to me in pure death metal, I swear to God, I will do whatever you tell me to do. That's how it goes. Our boy Monster over there. As soon as you said that, I'm like, that. I picture this like she's speaking my language.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
He's not Randy Macho Man Savage.
Maybe he wanted a Slim Jim.
He can snap into it, but again, to be like, so car engines and machinery. Stuff I like. Okay. You're kind of really, you're pigeonholing here. You know?
I like the cut of this guy's jib.
Yeah. You know what sounds good? Ring, 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 ring. That sounds good. You know what doesn't sound good? You know, just the humming. Is that a concerto? What are we doing over there? Yeah. Right. Well, when they talk about football, that's the song you hear. You know what I mean? They talk about something you want to hear. It's like, ooh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, that kind of has a staccato of an engine. I'm listening.
Yes, correct. But yeah, just coming in hot. And again, who did the research? You know, do they go, hey, I want you to talk to this girl?
Yeah. What if it was scientists working under a woman? Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
Who does opera on the side? Yeah, I don't listen to that at all.
Well, my only thought was too, what if the test, you have to have the same test subject then. So if you have a very attractive woman come in and start talking to you, that may be music to your ears. But if you bring in someone that looks like me with long hair, they might be like,
Yeah. What if they got Michael Knight? Oh, I like the way the car sounds.
Yeah. Ooh.
I like the way that sounds. Yeah, it's using a voice, you jackass. Of course you do.
His wife probably talks to him, Michael, take out the trash. Yeah. It's okay, Michael. So, I have two more. The last one's my favorite, but I'm going to do this one first.
So the last one's your favorite? Is it on the leaderboard at home?
It is. It's +2. It's +2. All
right.
-2. -2, right? Golf score. We're going to go golf scores. -2. Okay. The common swift is a bird species that holds the record for longest uninterrupted flight. In 2016, researchers showed they sometimes fly for 10 months. So we know we had at least a 10-month research grant done for this, okay?
But the researchers were stationary.
Yeah.
You think the guy landed when he flew out of sight? No, I bet he was in the air.
For 10 months without landing.
Bet he was in the air.
Now get this next line. They can eat, drink, sleep, and mate while airborne. Listen, I stopped at air banging, all right? I'm down. I could eat. I could drink. I don't know about the sleeping, okay? But I definitely know the coordination. I got to stay alive. I got to stay up there. I don't want
to. Are you flapping? Someone needs to be flapping. One of us needs to flap.
Yeah. Right. You flap, I flap. Because,
we're going down. I know. No.
No.
We're going down.
Different. Different. Bad down.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull out. Pull up.
Yeah. But again, what's the odds of you both being in the same rhythm that you're going to live and stay in the air? Okay. Like you said, somebody better be flapping. All right. So for at least 10 months, researchers found that they sometimes, mind you. So they're like, hey, did that guy land? You know what? Sometimes they don't. We need to extend this survey and see research when they actually do land. So we're going to need another 10-month grant.
What if one of them just got caught in one of those wind turbines? And his GPS just like kept circling him around. He's still in the air.
Been dead for months.
This guy's still in the air.
Been dead for months. He just hooked on one of those.
Hey, will you sign off on this? Money stops flowing in.
Yeah.
That bitch is flying.
Yeah. We're pretty sure he's banging too. Look at his heart rate. Look at his heart rate monitor. So
I thought you were going to tell me that it was found out it was falsified and they were just grabbing him and eating him.
Yeah, that's what it is. Look, woohoo!
One guy just keeps juggling them.
So the next research finds they only fly 10 feet. And it's in very short spurts. So, yeah. So, but they're called a common swift. They look kind of like an owl.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like an owl. So, but again, I kind of find that odd
that seems ridiculous. Like, when are you recharging?
Right. Well, I mean, you know what though? If you ever watch, some birds are very majestic. They'll glide. I get that. What are you catching a nap?
Yeah.
Not if you're a snail.
Yeah. No.
What are you're gonna float for 3 years?
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen. You know.
Or just do that thing like when you doze off. Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah.
That was lucky.
Yeah.
Still up? All right. Still going?
I don't know. Are there rumble strips in the air? When do they know when they're hitting the edge?
Well, that's turbulence. That's it. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Either it's a toll bridge or I'm collapsing. What's happening?
A toll bridge? Plane bridge.
I got
bridge.
2 words for you. Plane bridge.
Bird bridge. Bird bridge. I got 2 words.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They better not fly around the Phoenix airport. They think they're just going to glide and suddenly they're running into a tram. What's a tram doing in the air?
How did 2 of them die at the same time? Well, they were banging, sir. That's how it happened. They were banging. Okay, listen.
Reports are from the researchers, banging.
So here's what's weird. We knew they had to stay flapping, but one of them's got to stay watching. Okay, so flapping, watching. Otherwise, banging, boom. That's what happens. You're done. So
almost there. No, not. I mean, turn the.
Yeah. It's okay. It's how we would have wanted to go. It's how we. It's how we
the
all.
woman bird just pushes the man into the tram.
That's how we all wanted to go.
He enjoyed it.
He's living every man's dream. It's all good. It's how we all want to go. All right, here's my last one. And this is my favorite one that I think I've come across in a long time. The type of skin in your lips is called mucosa. The same skin that can be found on your anus. Because the lips and the anus are at the 2 ends of the pipe called the alimentary canal.
Well, yeah, that's how they make the hot dogs.
But I just think it's odd when you're like, so next time, like someone goes, here, give me a kiss or this or that. I'm going to be like, okay, yeah,
well,
I'll give you a kiss.
All right, here's how that research started.
Yeah.
Scientists are at somewhere they have a straw. They're like, you know what? The straw is one tube that has the same end on both ends. Where else does that apply?
Wait a minute.
Or one of them was in a glass box, and their other scientist friends put their bare ass on the window and went, that looks familiar.
Wait a minute. You
got 2 mouths?
You got to get better at kissing because this tastes like shit. This is awful. So
hey, let me blow you a kiss.
But it's funny because the way they show the lips in the picture, I'm looking, I'm going, okay, you know, I totally see it. Yeah. I see it now, you know.
I ain't seen a lot of buttholes, but I see it.
I ain't saying I'm a connoisseur. What I'm saying is,
it smells like a sewer.
Yeah. But it's just funny. It's the same type of skin, and it's called mucosa. So mucus is that I guessing somewhere in there, right?
Root, yeah.
But then just
to go Latin for it could be the mouth, could be the butt.
Yeah, but how do you? Again, researching, you go, oh, I want to take a sample from your mouth, and roll over.
Or hey, I have a theory.
Yeah.
Your mouth is on this end.
Yeah.
Your butt's on the other end. What if they're the same?
Yeah.
Let's test that out.
Here's the deal.
Hey, I'm just spitballing here.
If you got bubble gum in both, odds are you could blow bubbles from both ends.
I have a picture. There's a room of people in white coats. They're like, what is the dumbest thing we can get the government to support? Research.
Butthole lips.
Yeah. I'm looking for snail naps, butthole lips.
Bird banging.
Bird banging. Ant stilts.
You know what's weird?
Survey says.
They have it as a Jeopardy game. I'll take bird banging. What is bird banging for 600, please?
I'll take parts of the body made out of the same skin for 200, Alex.
Well, we can only get 10 months out of the birds. So how long do you think we can get out of that the whole lips and butthole thing? What do you think? You think we need to pick up something for the last couple months of the year? What are you saying, boys?
Hey, you know that hot dog lunch we had made me think of something.
Yeah. Hey, hear me out. Okay. Hear me out. And he just puckers up like, what are you doing? Okay, now you see what's going on here.
My mouth lips have a first name. It's OSA. Why did you have to specify mouth
lips? Yeah.
Okay, well, wait till you get to the end of the story.
Yeah.
That was very specific.
Yeah. Or they go, well, but the lips. Oh, I didn't need the the. Never mind. Okay, so your butt lips. So yeah, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I'm glad I didn't know this when I was younger. Because
changes the meaning of pucker up, buttercup.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm absolutely immature with it at 47 years old. I couldn't imagine having this knowledge when I was 10. You know, I couldn't imagine. Hey, it's one tube.
Yeah.
Okay, it's one tube through your whole body.
It's just tubes.
It's just tubes.
So that thing they do on the TV where they show, like, you know, if you take Tums, what it looks like, and they just draw a tube down through you.
Yeah.
More scientifically accurate than we thought.
You can shove the Tums in from the other side. It still works the same.
Probably closer.
I have taken my heartburn is out of control, but I have got to have at least 12 Tums shoved up my bum right now. Hey, Tum bum. That's what you do. Tum bums.
Well, we have
bum Tums.
We have shut back.
Is that what we call? We got a new.
Yeah.
Who's got startup capital?
You haven't had an idea for a business in a long time.
Who's got startup capital?
Yep.
Bum Tums.
Yep.
Huh?
Good news, everyone. It's a suppository.
From the makers of That Don't Go There. Here we have Bum Tums.
From the makers of Didn't Think That Went There.
And ooh, that's minus some points. The Damon story.
Ooh, hot sauce was a mistake. Tabasco flavor
You're
was a
just
mistake.
lubing them Tums right out of there. You can't do that.
Yeah.
First off, you don't put Tums in there on Taco Wednesday, okay? After Taco Tuesday, all right? Tums go in up from the top, you know? Top Tums and bum Tums. That's what you have. So TTs and BTs. I think that's what we do, all right? It's like Dayquil and NyQuil.
TTs?
Yeah, TTs and BTs. It'll come in the same package. It's like Dayquil and NyQuil. You got the green ones, and you got the gold ones, all right?
Wow.
Are we doing this? Mac, you got startup capital?
No.
Why not?
Wow, that's the throwback.
Come on, man. You said you were totally in on this whole butthole thing.
What?
Oh, no. Well, you can kiss my lips then, Mac. Come play a juicy one. All right. Let's do some headlines. You ready? I cannot find.
You doing that with yourself? Yeah, we don't have a drop.
Yeah, we don't have a drop. Yes, we've said it. All right. I have a lot of them. This first one, there's comedy in it, but there's not. Miami mom.
Hey, Google, check out butts.
Butt lips. Bum Tums.
But why?
Yeah. Miami mom. So Florida. Arrested for using a parody site. Now, parody site, is that what I think it is?
Could be Ohio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, could be Ohio. But a parody site. So a site that just makes fun of stuff?
I assume.
I'm guessing. To try to hire a hitman. Okay. Now, you follow me so far?
Right, with you.
To kill her 3-year-old son.
Great.
Okay. Now, that's where you lose me. But here's where I got to know. Do you need to... You're a mother, so you're a grown-ass woman. Do you need a hitman?
Fair point.
Okay. One.
Also, I hope the parody site was a hitman in general and not a... Hey, do you got preschool kids that need to be dead?
Right.
We got your man.
Yeah. Right.
Specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that movie, The Pacifier.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I'll put him to sleep. I'll put him to sleep right now. It's nap time.
Night, night, little dude.
Sir, we found the pacifier. Where was it? You don't want to know, sir. But no, but a parody site.
They call it Rockabye Baby.
Yeah, so you're going online. So now you've informed other people of what you want to do. Ridiculous. And again, this is a kid. It should never happen. You just put the kid somewhere else. You're not going to be a parent. It is what it is. So anyway, that's when I read that first title, I said, I just don't think it's necessary to hire a hitman. Gets way better. You ready?
Oh, no.
German court. Okay. Naked landlord.
Florida.
No. Naked landlord doesn't justify lower rent. False. If I'm your landlord and I get to be naked in your house, you're not paying as much. I'm telling you that right now.
I don't know if it doesn't justify lower rent. Does it justify charges?
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
You know, and how is that? I'm here to collect the rent.
9. No more like 7.5.
I gave it a 2. I mean, I've seen better, but whatever. Even 7.5. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, but my point is it says naked landlord. Imagine showing up. I'm here to collect the rent. No, please put the pants on. I sent it via Venmo.
Yeah.
You know,
If that's what you call it, I'll pass.
But I guess my guess is probably somebody went to court and said my landlord's naked. I think I should pay less rent. No.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
There's a different argument you could have brought before the magistrate. This wasn't it.
Yeah. And I said magistrate. I don't care what he's doing when he's naked. I said magistrate. So you be nice.
I'd like to show you my wiener dog.
My wiener. I enjoyed that one.
So much pain.
I enjoyed that one. All right. Here's the next headline. Vampire straw gets passenger arrested at Boston Airport.
Vampire straw?
Vampire straw. I don't know what a vampire straw is.
I don't know.
My guess
I'm
is
sure he's got a mouth and a butt on it.
My guess is that you got arrested when you jammed it in someone's neck and started drinking.
True.
But I don't know what a vampire straw is.
Any straw could be that if you push hard enough.
But it gets a passenger, so apparently somebody going to fly at Boston Airport got him arrested. So how does a straw? I know you can't have liquid, right? You can't have weapons, but I have no idea.
I'm gonna look. I'd rather have this on Mac search history.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look
right.
this up.
'Cause we don't know what this is. Yeah, this could be something. Go incognito. Incognito.
Burrito.
Yeah, incognito. So, but yeah, vampire straw, passenger arrested, Boston Airport. So we're in Boston, so they already have an attitude. You know what I mean? They already talk with an accent, and they have an attitude. So what the hell does the vampire straw have anything to do with that?
The term vampire straw is used to refer to a titanium straw with a pointed edge.
A pointed edge?
Yeah.
So is it made like where you're going to puncture in the drink?
I was gonna say, what is it? You're bringing on aluminum Capri Suns?
Yeah. You got a can opener?
Yeah.
You got maybe you got that 1980s. Remember the Kool-Aid or the Hawaiian Punch can?
Yeah.
You had to pop the holes in
You
it.
need a church key for that?
Yeah. But remember those?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I don't need a straw for any of my glass bottles. I bring my own titanium Capri Sun straw.
I could punch through the side of the plane with this thing if I want to. Titanium.
Well, clearly that was for the headline. Because the fact the second paragraph down in the article I read had to explain what a vampire straw is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like clickbait. It got me.
Yeah.
It got me.
Got him.
All right. Hey, this one will get you. Vienna nudists oppose plans for a cable car over their beach. Yeah, I can see that. But imagine
we
being
don't want
the
you to run
tourist.
over a Venus.
So my thing is, I don't know what Vienna women look like, but I'm not about the Vienna sausage. All right, I can tell you that right now. So
they're tiny and they crammed in a can.
Why do these people?
How many of these can we cram in a can?
I don't know.
Whose can?
Yeah. Surprisingly, it's just like the lips. So it's weird. But
Yeah,
no,
we'll test it out in your mouth because presumably it's the same.
but the cable car, so you're gonna like go like people are gonna be over the top of you,
right.
Going over the beach. First off, on any beach, you wouldn't want a cable car. You're at the beach for a reason. But now you're going, nudist beach might be a good spot to put this cable car.
It'd be great if they accidentally put it in like in a San Francisco cable car where it has a track on
Oh, yeah.
over the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't what we.
It's a trolley.
Oh, there was a communication error.
Sorry about that.
Should have looked up vampire straw. We didn't.
Yeah. Every high tide, everybody drowns in the trolley car. But no.
Hey, just want to bring it to the council's attention that this cable car seems to be going way out of the way to go over this beach. Is there a reason for that? It's a nudist beach. Approved.
Yeah. No, we're not. You know what? We're going to have to cut that orphanage. And, yeah.
Cut
And,
that orphanage and then animal shelter.
Right. But otherwise, we're good.
Let's see those weird nude boobs.
We're good on the trolley.
Let's check it out.
So, next headline. Zoo is seeking a seagull, or seeking seagull deterrence, this is in quotes, to wear giant bird costumes and scare seagulls. How do you apply for that job?
Yeah.
So how big can you get? Okay. Show me your big bird voice. You know what I mean? You're like, caw, caw. How do you do? You jump up on the table and you start, doing a chicken walk. How do you do this? But they're seeking. So imagine going online. You're looking for a job. Okay. So a lot of people are. You're looking for a job. I got to find a job. And you go, man, what's my talent? I don't know. I could be loud and obnoxious. I mean, I don't know. Wait a minute. Bird costume.
Well, they're going to get poached by the restaurants at the beach where they keep serving people food and the gulls sweep down and like take their dogs and their hot dogs.
Right.
And their ice cream.
Yeah. Oh, that would be good. Just have a guy. But how obnoxious would that be when you're like, you paid for your food?
I also like the zoo. Like, we love all animals. Not you.
Yeah.
Not you.
Winged trash panda. You are not one of the ones we
imagine
like.
your seagull flying over. Well, there seem to be a lot of animals down there. Let me check that out. Not for you.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have been out.
It's like when they built the ark. They get to the seagulls. Nope. Not getting on.
Hey, we got a problem with the animals. Are they getting out? No, some of them are getting in.
Some of them are getting in. So,
and that's a problem for me.
What we need, you're not going to believe this. We need someone to dress like a big bird, be super obnoxious, and scare them away. But again, just to go on Craigslist, or wherever you're looking and be like, because there's no.
I would dress like King Kong, climb up to the top of the zoo and start knocking them down like planes on attacking the Empire State Building.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
Until they throw me in. Do you see that article where the people in China thought that bear was a man in a bear suit?
No.
We'll save that for another week.
No, I want to Google it. Yeah, that might be a strange story.
Yeah,
it might be a strange story.
Find that eventually.
Yeah, because I've been looking. See, I'm finding headlines, but here's
strange stories. False.
Yeah. But even when I get to these, if I read a little bit, I'm like, this is not going to be a good story. This is.
Don't read a little bit.
Oh, okay. You ready? Woman dressed cat up as a baby in attempt to smuggle drugs into resort. Yeah. You want me to read it slower?
So, woman dresses cat up to smuggle drugs in.
But dress cat up as a baby.
Yeah, no, I kind of skipped over that part because why does it need to be a cat? Why does it need to be dressed up as a baby?
Why are we bringing drugs to a resort?
Exactly.
There's so many things in here that why did this happen?
Yeah.
This could have been about why.
Because this doesn't go A to B to C. This goes A to 11 to Q.
Yeah. Batman symbol.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
yeah. What are we playing? We
playing Family Guy, Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah. But so woman dressed cat up as a baby. So I'm guessing she maybe swallowed it up, put it in a stroller in an attempt to smuggle drugs. Okay, so you probably shouldn't have if you have a stroller full of drugs or even a bandaged cat full of drugs.
That is one ugly, hairy baby.
How do you measure that? What kind of drug pin do you think you are where you're like, wait a minute, do you have my cat full of drugs? How do you do that? I got a kilo. You got a cat-lo? What do you got? What do you got here?
A
feline full of drugs.
We found her from her Amazon history. She had Pampers, Fancy Feast, a stroller, blankets, drugs,
meth.
Yeah,
you can get that on Amazon. Apparently, you can get everything on Amazon.
A to Z, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
A to Z.
It's got the best reviews on Amazon. I don't understand.
Only if you have Prime.
Yeah, right.
It's Prime members only.
Prime members only. They really want you to subscribe. They really want you. They'll give you some free music too. But if you're at a resort, to get into a resort, so are you going in and selling the drugs?
How many drugs are you smuggling in?
I don't know.
You know what I used to bring my stuff into a resort? My suitcase. Thank you.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
If you were saying into a foreign country, then a resort?
Yeah.
Okay. That requires a little more smuggling.
Right. But imagine.
But if I'm just driving down to WDW, blowing some Disney points, they're not checking my suitcase.
But if you've made it past customs and you've made it past the TSA and you made it past everybody else, and all of a sudden the resort cops are far more intrusive.
I made it past customs. I made it past the all the local cops. But I need to get these drugs past Randy down at the checkpoint.
Right. I'm not Randy. Yeah, but that's exactly.
I'm not Randy.
Yeah.
Where do I park? Oh, wait. And are those drugs in that cat? Dressed as a baby?
You're
foiled again.
Oh,
You're
my God.
First person to ask,
Randy. First person to ask me that.
Yeah, it happens more than you think.
All the TSA people are like, ooh, that's an ugly baby.
This is Florida, right?
Yeah. It's the mouse house.
You should have tried this at Disneyland.
Yeah. We're mad about the cat. This is the mouse house. Yeah. We don't like cats in here. So actually there's cats all over Disney World. But anyway, you see them all the time.
Right.
All right. So here's my last.
Hey, should we just be more cleanly about the mouse and the rats getting here? No, just cats. Seems all right. We'll just take care of the cats. Drug smugglers.
So here's my last one that's not, I have a list now, honestly, of just headlines where you read it and you're like, I wouldn't think not, but this is my last regular one.
All right.
Red squirrel is not impressed after getting stuck in a manhole cover.
In my country, manhole covers, you don't even get stuck. They're flimsy, they're weak, not impressed.
To red squirrel.
Red squirrel says, spit at your manhole cover.
I just picture it like me in Iowa. I've seen better. Yeah.
You just see the squirrel in his oversized fur hat that they wear in Russia.
They get him out. He starts kicking his dun, 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 dun.
You call this manhole cover? I call this baby cover at best. This is nothing.
This is like fake baby cat.
You're the one stuck in it. That means nothing to me. I choose to be stuck in this.
Yeah.
Is it a picture? Remember that Olympian that got like second place and thought that she should have gotten first place and did like the arms crossed and kind of like the disappointed.
pouting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you need the squirrel.
Is that how they know the squirrel? Researchers discover a squirrel can pout. Yeah. Turns out did not like being stuck in manhole cover.
After 10 months of research.
Squirrel is not dead, but we promise 10 months ago it was pouting.
Yeah. He was not impressed. He was not impressed at all. Because that's what's funny. Squirrel is not impressed after getting stuck.
So they get the squirrel out. Squirrel goes 3 feet, turns back around and goes, didn't care for it.
Not my favorite manhole cover.
Not a fan. 0 stars.
I got stuck again. Not my favorite time getting stuck. 0 stars.
Get stuck in a sewer grate. Now this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this is classy.
Stuff floats by.
Yeah, you got scenery. I want to see stuff.
There's a stick every now and then.
There's a stick. There's Randy over there.
I'm not Randy.
All right. So here, I found this. This is actually a list that I found. I pulled the whole list. I wasn't smart enough to make this list. I was lucky enough to find it one spot.
I was smart enough to pull it.
Yeah. So these are. It's not supposed to be out. So anyway, what I think is awesome.
Wiener.
Yeah. I think I found my new word. I will tell you right now, if we ever have a club where we have to have a password, I still want that to be the word.
Wait, did he say a hard W? He's out.
Right.
He's an imposter. Get him out of here.
Yeah. Damon didn't laugh hard enough. That's not the word. I'm at the door. If you make me giggle, you're in.
It rhymed, but it's not the word, buddy.
Sorry, buddy.
Nice try.
You get out of here. You take your fake baby cat and your drugs.
You take your fake wiener and you get out of here.
Yeah. And you grab that unappreciative squirrel over there and you get the hell out of my resort. Yeah.
I'm not Randy.
Yeah. So here's the first one. Iraqi head seeks arms. Okay. I read that. And I said,
hey, you know what'd be great? Some arms. Yeah. Maybe I'll work up the legs one day. What about a torso? Nope, just arms.
But
head, no neck, arms.
That's what I'm saying. I picture just a head sitting there going, I really love some arms. So would you say you seek them?
Do you want to start at a neck?
Yeah, do you seek them? So they're going to come out of your ears? Where are they going to come from?
In America, first you get the arms. Then you get
the neck.
Then you get the women.
So here's the second one. Something went wrong in jet crash, experts say.
That's not how it was supposed to go at all.
These are obvious. We'll call these obvious headlines, all right? But
hey, you know what we should have done? We should have painted the target after it landed.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
No one would have known.
Let's just tell everybody that was supposed to crash, and this was 100% successful. Oh, yeah. That's what we meant. Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. You know, according to the expert, that wasn't supposed to happen, you know? So he's got his arms crossed over there standing next to the squirrel. Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Yeah, did not care for it.
This one reads weird. Police begin campaign to run down jaywalkers. This sounds like it could get messy, okay? You hear the cop car engine revving, and you're like, do I cross here?
That sounds great. I like the sound of that.
Ooh, music to my ears.
That's a really intimidating push bar they have on their.
My thought is it would be like you always picture somebody going hunting where they're like sitting, you know, they're sitting in a blind, you know, and they're just waiting and waiting and waiting. So you just there's the cop just sitting on the curb, just waiting.
You just picture the car has somehow ducked down.
Yeah, the car's ducked down behind the bushes or behind the bench, you know, just ducked down. And then all of a sudden you take one step off the curb, wham!
I was gonna say you see robbery and like murder everywhere, and then one guy take a step off the curb, and the car's like, "I am the law." Just Judge Dredd's him right away.
It's the way it's written. They begin campaign to run down jaywalkers. So this one is kind of weird. Enraged cow injures farmer with axe. I'd kind of like to know this whole story. Yeah. Okay. You can injure anybody with an axe. Yeah. So I don't know. But when you put the enraged cow at the beginning
I told you no more. You touch my teats one more time.
No means no. No means no. So I told Mr. McDonald over there, does he have a farm?
Yeah, I told you buy it. None more milk for free.
All right. Miners refuse to work after death.
How dare they?
Hey,
how dare they?
Do you know Tim called in today? What?
Look.
Well, he died last night.
I will go down in the depths of hell and dig out rocks that we have said have value.
Yeah.
I will get black lung. I'll never see my family, but I put my foot down on doing it after I'm dead.
Yeah, when I'm dead. Yeah. That's my way out of this hole,
I had one heart out.
Ironically, you go 6 feet back down. Yeah. The irony is so weird here. It's so weird.
This better be to bury me.
Yeah, right. I better not be going to work. Here's the next one is great. Juvenile court to try shooting defendant. Now, I put the emphasis the way I wanted it, but I think it says juvenile court to try shooting defendant.
You know what? I got an idea of this. I told you I never wanted to see you in this courtroom again.
Yeah.
I got a plan. You have two choices.
Yeah.
I can shoot you now, or you can jaywalk later.
Do you know when you walk in and the judge is like cleaning his gun and you're like, oh man, I got this courtroom. Ooh, I better straighten up.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. One is for fighting and one is for fun.
And one means you're done.
Yeah. Sir, I actually see two guns up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what's weird is you get a life sentence either way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You get a life sentence either way, my friend. So I am the judge and the executioner.
I sentence you to life. Don't you mean death? Same difference.
Yeah. It'll be moments from now. We're good. It's all good. So what is, hold on. We got red tape holds up. No. Man struck by lightning faces battery charge. Okay.
Yeah.
I find that funny. Okay. Yeah. You shook your head like you're disgusted. I just can't believe.
Yeah. You also laughed hilariously twice at the word Wiener.
3 times.
There it is.
Hat trick. We went for the hat trick. All right, here. I got 2 more. We're going to end on these. A new study of obesity looks for larger test group.
Hey, in the 3 years you've been studying these guys, they got way fatter outside. Way fatter.
Do they mean the number of people? Yeah. Look, we're down to 2 people. Yeah, but it's a way larger group than we've ever had. Way larger group. And then the last one.
Yeah, they probably just recruit from TLC, right?
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Or what? I'm sorry. What are you talking about? So here's
one of them's dead.
Yeah. So here's the last one. Hospitals are sued by 7-foot doctors. I read it the way I wanted to. So the short doctors were like, we're cool.
We're good.
We're cool.
Yeah.
We're cool.
These doors and tables, I mean, they're all the right height.
7-foot doctors, they're like the red squirrels of the doctor world. They're not having it. All right? They're not happy.
Not happening. Did not care for it.
But when you read that.
I have to duck every time I come in this place. What is this, a hospital for ants?
You know what's great? Is every time he walks in the room to like do surgery, he forgets, Doc, boom, he's out cold. We need a doctor. Where'd the doctor go? Where'd the doctor go?
Hey, you got a little something on your face, and he just knocks half a banana into the patient. Well, now you got to fish that out, jackass.
But I picture by the time they get the doctor to, the anesthesia's wearing off.
Those are the doctors how they found out about that tube, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because the other doctors were like, from looking at it, I see back here, this looks a lot like your lips. Yeah. It's like I'm face to face with your lips, but just going up, down.
I'm supposed to take this guy's tonsils off. Flip him over. Yeah. Flip him over.
Hey, how come your mouth goes north south?
That's weird.
It doesn't go east west. I don't understand how that
works. You
works.
need to brush better. Your breath is awful. Yeah.
I don't know where you're eating, but you need to stop.
That's the short doctor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was me.
Sorry. Where can they find us, Ted?
You can find us wherever they serve breakfast appetizers.
Oh, God, that was good.
But on the internet, you can find us at thatchecksout.net and all the socials, That Checks Out WDT, except for not Twitter now. X is out.
Oh, yeah.
WDT.
Yeah.
Don't forget you can find Mac at Audio High Podcasting Studio. This broadcast has been produced at Audio High Podcasting Studio. It has been executive produced by Damon and Ted. That's Damon, I'm Ted. We'll catch you next time.
I'm not having it.
Did not care for it. Wiener.